For this imitation project, I will be looking at how Edward Yang uses light, dark, and empty space in a brighter summer day to show the horror of displaced identity. The first intertitle of the film goes, "Millions of mainland Chinese fled to Taiwan with the national government after its civil war defeat by the Chinese Communists in 1949. Their children were brought up in an uneasy atmosphere created by the parents' own uncertainty about the future. Many formed street gangs to search for identity and strengthen their sense of security." The main gangs of the film are the Little Park Boys, composed of mostly native Taiwanese, and the 217s, made up of the children of Kuomintang officials. Despite being the fourth child of mainland immigrants, Xiao Si, the main character, is closer to the Little Park Boys. Ming is a girl, also from the mainland, with connections to both groups. This scene shows Xiao Si confronting people from the 217s who are offended by his proximity to Ming. Yang uses the bright natural lighting and soft colors of the setting to impose a relatively calm, melancholic feeling to a scene that would otherwise be ominous with darker lighting. The reactions of the 217 boys to Ming's attempt to defuse the situation show how little respect she receives despite supposedly being the center of the conflict. The subtext of patriarchy is palpable, seeing as she is treated like a prize rather than a person. This scene illustrates, with blocking, the external issue of displacement, that both Xiao Si and Ming are caught in between opposing forces. In this way, though, they find themselves united in their lack of belonging. Si's adolescent confusion and Ming's family destitution. Later in the film, the leader of the Little Park Boys, Honey, returns and meets with Xiao Si. The frame is divided roughly equally between Honey and Xiao Si as they face one another, making Si feel that he is on equal standing. However, the position of the light bulb being closer to Xiao Si hints that, while Honey is the one illuminated right now, the future belongs to Xiao Si. Honey gives his blessing to Xiao Si and Ming's relationship on the authority of being her previous boyfriend. Again, it's a little strange that Ming has no say in this. This makes Xiao Si feel powerful and justified, which appeals to his idealistic and arguably immature nature. During the massacre, Xiao Si doesn't play much of a part, though he is involved in a way I won't spoil. Yang uses light in a very horror-esque way, using darkness to give the scene a very ominous feeling. However, he also subverts the idea that dark is associated with danger. In this scene, it is light, not dark, that is the death sentence for the gang boss. The symbolism of the Japanese katanas used against the 217s is palpable because it represents the oppression that the native Taiwanese people faced from years of Japanese imperialism, and yet now they are using the same weapons. This narrative irony shows the youth gang becoming the evil they want to oppose. In the aftermath of the massacre, Edward Yang builds on the motifs of light and dark he established previously in the film, and subverts the typical associations in a unique way. Normally, movie scenes are shot with exposed lighting, and then use lenses to put the viewer's focus on the main characters. This shot works well under the assumption that the main characters are considered important and central in the narrative. In many scenes which are well lit, Yang de-emphasizes his characters using the space around them. In a Leone western, the main characters tower over the frame like giants. In a brighter summer day, they often cower in spite of themselves. Yang is not so optimistic about this inherent individualism, which portrays the main character as an important part of their own life. As shown by this shot, Yang's main character is a mere observer of horror, and the light of the flashlight of main character relevance cannot find him. The best it can do is give him a silhouette, and this poignantly illustrates his lack of identity in the midst of the conflict that controls him. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it can be your gateway into Chinese or foreign cinema in general.